Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm joined with Neil and Sean, and we're going to talk about recapping our 2025 fragrances and what stood out essentially. So, we procured some fragrances. We got a little bit of comedy going on because it was like, well, I didn't grab that because I thought you would want to talk about it. And we got it figured out now, I think. But there was a lot of that going on. But it's just to prove and just to say that some of these fragrances mutually we love them. Anyway, Ofenlicht, hey, what's up? Happy New Year. Good to see you.
Happy New Year, Ofenlicht.
What are you wearing as your son of the day, or what'd you wear today? Because I know it's late, but earlier than normally for these streams. But anyway, we'll let people join up.
Yeah.
Give it a second. I now have 6 in front of me, which I feel like is too many, but whatever.
I mean, some of them you can just like, hey,
yeah,
highlights this. You guys, you know this one. I've talked about this one a lot.
So the day is Le Jardin Retrouvé from Queer de Russie. Huh, I'm not familiar with that.
Let's look it up.
As always, we could look it up. Give me a second to pull this up real quick. Come on. They go to old Fragrantica. We'll see. Le Jardin. I don't see it. Oh, just kidding. Not it. One moment. And boom. Woody Violet Powder.
It's violet.
1977.
Oh.
Oh, I've heard of Queer de Russie. Why? Yeah. Sounds pretty good. How aldehyde prominent is it? Classic take on a classic Russian leather. Nice. I've definitely heard of this one. What is this? Oh, I've heard of the Chanel one. That's what it is. They're there, but not overdosed. Okay. The note breakdown looks pleasant to me.
Yeah.
Might be scary to someone in here, but
go that violet.
Violet.
I feel like that there is a distinct possibility that it's not all violet fragrances. And it oftentimes is the violet leaf, I think, that is much more of that, the one that's trying to be more ozonic and stuff. But yeah. Because I have stuff that have violet leaf in it. It's just that Brioni was nothing but.
Yes.
Have you tried Nichonnet Ege?
I haven't. That is one that I'm kind of interested in.
It's very strong, but that has violet and like anise or licorice or something. I like it a lot. I would wear. I think that was one of my layering combinations was Torino 21 in that. Oolong Cha and that would also be really good. But I feared that I think Oolong Cha would probably get eaten by Ege. That one's pretty strong.
that also has a yuzu as its citrus, right?
I think you might be right. I don't distinctly remember. We can look it up.
I like. I mean, I think it's just
definitely overspray that.
Yeah,
I felt.
Yeah. The
violet, yuzu, anise, basil, mint, cardamom, licorice, olibanum.
I like yuzu as a citrus note. I think that's
so does Neil.
Of how much I really enjoy Issey Miyake.
Speaking of which, hold on, I'm going to do something real quick. Hold on.
One moment, please. Yeah, I really liked each.
Where's the share button?
But the next time I wore it, I wore too much, and it was just like, oh man, I have made a mistake.
Take a peek at that, y'all. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Boom. Go watch that after the stream. That is Neil's interview with Mayo Fashuni, which they talked about Yuzu.
Yeah.
Or Neil did for a second when he was talking about Japan.
Yes.
Anyway, this one is really good. I don't think I got it this year, though, but I wouldn't put it as like a standout one. Oh, my cat busted down the door. You heard that?
That door was not closed enough for that.
It's so funny. He'll just put all of his weight into it and do that.
I have a cat.
And he'll stroll in here,
staring at the door. I didn't know.
Come here, Reggie. Come here, boy.
Be out.
Come here. Oh, he's coming right to me. Come here. Come here.
He's coming right for you.
And he's leaving.
That's very cat-like.
Yep. Just all out of arm's reach. What are you going to do? Anyway, all right. It might just be Offenlichten here right now, but that's all right. Do y'all want to share some of the days?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go, I guess.
Yeah.
Little Adonis Awakens from Argos.
Nice.
It's getting pretty big too. I mean,
great. That's a 30 ml.
Yeah, 5 mLs did go to Austin over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, what's to say about this one? It's got that Mysore sandalwood type of DNA going on in it with the rose. Sweet, but not over. I don't feel it's overly sweet. It kind of like really well balances the rose with the sweetness. Because a lot of times you'll have where rose can be like really dry, dusty, but the correct amount of sweetness kind of really rounds out that fragrance. And I really do like it a lot.
Caught him.
Got him. Look. I got one too.
Aw. Look at our cats looking at each other. Except not at all.
Not at all.
Rana was wearing Sunkissed Island today.
Oh, she's loving it?
We both like it. We both have come to the conclusion that it is weak.
Is it? Or is it weak, or is you just go nose blind?
Well, that's what Ross is going to say, right? It's nose fatigue. It's nose fatigue.
Yeah.
I
mean,
I don't think it's that strong even the first moment you spray it.
I mean, you can go nose blind.
All right. So Rana is a less is more person, right? Mm-hmm. She'll put on like maybe a spray or two, maybe a little bit more. I asked her how many sprays she did of this one, and she said 9. Yeah. So I don't know. It smells good, but I feel like you have to spray a lot.
Well, that was the same way with a Bire for you, right?
Yeah, but when I spray with a Bire, I can actually smell it for a few hours. There's definitely some level of nose fatigue, I'm sure, but I don't know. It smells good, but I don't think it's anything so crazy that it's worth keeping. We'll see.
I've seen people already selling that one actually cheaper than the others.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to sit on it until it's $200.
I mean, if you had another one, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say words, I think. Right now, I'm going to keep myself very political right here. And just say,
I think I probably could sell it in Zed Lounge for more than I got it for, but whatever.
You probably could, yeah, because they did let people now sell in the Zed Lounge as long as it's a
Zahara
fragrance, yeah.
Yep, but that's what Rana's wearing. I mean, it smelled good on her. We went to Rana's birthday is on Tuesday. Let's see. Let me check that. Yeah, Rana's birthday is on Tuesday. and we went to a Indian buffet of this. It's like a fancier Indian buffet. It was very good, but that was what Rana wore for that.
Kind of a good fit.
Yeah, happy early birthday to Rana. Yeah, plus it was warm and sunny here, so it always kind of works. It's just I wish it was. I don't get the same excitement when I spray it compared to even something like Vulcan Pho. I don't know. It's all right though. Anyway, Sean, what were you wearing?
I don't have it with me because it was out of a sample bottle, and I killed the sample off. But I wore African leather from Memo Paris.
Go.
It's
we're familiar with that one.
It's like 66 degrees today, and I, like I said before, I've been wearing Jazz for the past 3 days, and I was like, I'll try something different. It's great.
What do you think of it?
It's good. It reminds me a little bit of Mugler's kind of like pure Havan off the top initially. Amen pure Havan. And I think that's mostly like the spiciness aspect, because there's a spiciness to that. On the dry down, it's like one of the better leather accords that I've smelled. But it's also like we've talked about before, where it's dense but not overtly so. You can wear it where, like today, like I was saying, like 70 degrees. I was like, you could have popped it up to like 77. I'd still would have been fine.
Yeah, the humidity's low.
Yeah.
I've worn that probably on like a 90-degree day.
Yeah, but it's a great kind of leather accord. I think that's one of the things that I will say that I'm interested in exploring more this year, fragrance-wise, is more kind of leather scents, where that's one of the focal points.
Sure.
I don't know if I mean, obviously at retail, I think Memo fragrances are kind of insane in general, but even this one,
this one pretty inexpensively.
Yeah, this one, I think that if you can get that, I think though, like if I were to say what was my favorite leather fragrance experience of the year, though, it's probably Lone Star Memories. That's probably what I'm gonna go for. I really enjoyed that one.
I do want to get a decant of that eventually. Sunsplit was out of stock by the time I was actually willing to make a purchase on it, but I'll try it eventually.
Yeah, those tower fragrances in general are just. I understand why there's a reputation behind those. 100%.
Absolutely. All right. Well. Today, what did I wear? Okay, so initially, I had sprayed on L'Homme out of the shower, and then Rana told me that she put on 9 sprays of Sunkissed Style, and I was like, hold on. And I put a few onto this, which it went well together, actually. Yeah, I guess 2 birds, 1 stone. Danae. I've only had this bottle for probably a few months, but it's been in the rotation pretty often, frequently. And what is there to say that we haven't said? It's just a staple, right? I think this works in anyone's collection. I think it works for every situation. The guy I bought it from, it's funny, he held a very different opinion on it, where he was saying like, oh, it's nice, but it's just way too classy. Like I would never get to wear it. It was like, I would wear this in a t-shirt and shorts if I needed to. Like, I don't think that there's anything unapproachable about this to where it screams dress me up, unlike some of these other ones that I have, mainly that one. Anyway, I don't know. I think, honestly, of the Argos line, that one is the most designer. When I first smelled it, there's definitely layers to it, where I know Sean talks about the whole Neuschwanstein wood room sort of thing, and I get that as I wear it, but just sort of like at a high level, I think it's easy to understand, highly versatile. You can wear it anytime.
Yeah,
and it's just really good. See,
It's a
purpose of
woody.
anyone's collection.
It's a woody citrus fragrance. Like
Yep.
I've never at any point when you told me that story that the guy was like, oh, I feel like it's just very much a special occasion thing. I'm like, to each their own, but I don't think anything about that is all that challenging.
Rana has the similar question of basically what I was saying. Like, if we had to recap it with one,
the standout fragrance that you smelled this year?
honestly,
To represent your 2025, I have
the thumbnail image, the thumbnail fragrance, and so on.
yeah, this one's special. You had it too.
Well, I had it right over here because I knew you were going to talk about it. But yeah, it's definitely special because it's very different. Like from anything I smelled this year, for sure. That was yours.
But this is another one too, where I feel like you could wear this as long as the weather is cold enough.
Yeah,
You could wear this as something. It's just it's smoky, but kind of sweet, and it's green.
I kind of don't
like
give it away, but I mean,
yeah. Sorry.
I think that question represents actually a lot of really interesting things. Like if I was going to say my fragrance year, it's this because I got this the second day of the year, and this was the one that I sprayed, and I went, oh, I get niche perfumery now. If I had to pick one that represents my year outside of fragrance, and has more of the one that I found myself wearing during a number of fairly significant aspects of my life this year, it's actually Sidrapoise. So there's some stuff with that, and it relates to my dad and his passing. Yeah. Like that was the last fragrance that he smelled on me, and he went, he's like, I want some of that. Can you give me some of that? And I said, yeah, of course. And I also wore it to his funeral. Not to bring the it down or anything, but that was my year was Sidrapoise, which is probably why I haven't worn it in a few months. But
fair.
It's also not the right weather. It's not the intense version. So, that is one that, and I just love that fragrance. I really do. I really like that one.
I think that one's good, but I didn't need to keep it. I sold it to a coworker for a good deal, and he's getting good use out of it.
Yeah, that one I might even wear that tomorrow. Who knows? Actually, no, that's a lie. I'll probably wear Secret of Success tomorrow. But
I guess oh Lord.
Yeah.
What's this? If you could put one bucket list on your 2026 vision board, what is it?
Thank you, Open League, by the way. I appreciate that. Yeah, I will always have to have a bottle of Sidrapoise. But
do we want to do Rana's questions? I mean, she's got them coming.
Bucket list sent your 2026.
Fuck. I don't know. I
do need to get a bottle of Adonis Awakens finally, so that needs to happen at a certain point. I do need to get liquid gold at a certain point because I keep putting that off.
Yeah,
but
I want to get this. Next thing you know, it's like
there's a couple that I could put on there. I mean, Ganymede would be one. What else? African leather would be another one that I've been wanting to, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on.
This one that I saw today, it's on Fragrantica. It's called Glitch from Asaf Perfumes.
Haven't heard of it.
They're a UAE brand, but it is a. Now you tell me if this fragrance is for me again.
Liquide Imaginaire sort of bottle.
Look at
raspberry, grapefruit, orange blossom.
Look at the perfumer.
Okay. Here you go. It sounds like you would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then apparently it's like impossible to get anything here because of tariffs. But yeah, there's one listing for it on eBay from a local brand, but a brand called Mecca Perfumes. That is an actual one, but yeah. So I thought that was fun.
Yeah, you would
I'd
definitely
like
like
to
that.
smell that.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see what the thing holds for releases, or what the year holds for releases. But this would be one for me.
Oud
Ganymede.
Zarian would actually be.
Oh my god, that's a really good one.
Oud Zarian would be one for me.
You forgot about that one.
I did forget about that one. That was one where I was like, I really want to own that, but I'm not going to pay $300 on a discounter for it.
Yeah.
This is really, really special. I like it a lot.
That might be one where like that's what I buy, and I don't buy from anywhere for a couple months kind of thing.
I don't know. For me, it's kind of hard for me because like I haven't really smelled the one thing I smelled that I was like wowed by. I bought it almost instantaneously. So
Yeah.
And everything else I smelled at Scent Explore. I didn't really find something at Scent Explore that was like, whoa.
This would be another one.
I would like to try that. I haven't even tried that, so I've yet to smell that.
Oh, the Night. That's a good one from Openleak.
There you go.
Francesca Bianchi fragrances. I want to smell them.
Ooh, yeah, like sticky fingers and all that under your skin.
I think for me, that would probably be my not necessarily want to buy list, but definitely want to
explore.
Sample.
Yeah.
I want to explore some of these.
Those are relatively affordable too. I mean, you can get they're 30 ml, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Olfactive Factory always has really good deals on them where they're sub like $70.
Yeah,
which is insane. I bought a fragrance today actually because I want to do iris and leather are kind of the things that I'm looking at doing more. So iris wise, I got a fragrance today from Reef, which is a UAE brand. They're a house. It's called Titan. Yeah. And it's a 6.8 ounce bottle.
Oh shit, 200 ml
for $50 on Joma Shop. Yeah. And I saw the note breakdown and I was like, hey.
That looks like it might be good.
Yeah.
Might be interesting. How bad could that
be? Yeah. So.
Little VS Bell. Uh-oh, you better hope not.
That's fine. Everyone that posts anything on Fragrantica is.
Wait, how many votes does it have? Oh, it's got 20. All right, you should be good.
Yeah, I'm.
That does sound good. I agree.
Like we all talk about it before. Those smells like is just what they can compare it to because that's what it smelled.
It depends on what they've smelled too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is like if there's the thing that I have noticed, like when I was saying today that that African leather at the top reminds me of Pure Havane.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm saying that is because Pure Havane has cinnamon and cardamom in it, and it's a prominent thing at the top. So like that's always the thing with these where it's like smells like. Mostly everyone that's talking about smells like is the first 5 minutes of a scent, and it's like, yeah, over time, regardless of where you're using different kind of cardamom or anything like that, cardamom is going to smell like cardamom. That's the point.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just sprayed in the same sense of how Interlude was like your third day of last year sort of thing. I think I had this basically the same time Muscat Resort. Yeah, I'm keeping this one forever, and if I run out, I'll get another bottle. Still the front runner to wear to my wedding. We'll see if I change my mind on that, but Rana loves the way it smells. I love the way it smells. I don't really think it's all that animalic, as Neil and I have talked about before. I get clove and cinnamon and vanilla and just spice.
Yeah.
What? You know this one.
I mean, there's some people that say like the newer versions, the newer batches are more animalic
It's kind of obsession-esque.
than the ones that came out like a couple years ago. But I don't know.
Well, and
Rana just sprayed it on.
when they say animalic, do they mean musky? Do they
It's
mean
got like Civet
people?
Castoreum in it.
Like
What?
Yeah, what
all-
do they actually mean?
It smells like
Yeah.
Obsession. Obsession is more fresh though. Obsession for women, it bears a little bit of a resemblance to that, but
I was gonna say,
side by side is not
good
really.
job correcting yourself, because someone is gonna say, "I'm sorry, did you just say Muscraviger smells like Obsession from Calvin Klein?"
For women.
Yeah, slightly.
Yes, there are some similarities between the fragrances.
Yes.
I mean, this one is definitely more green
You know,
compared to Muscraviger.
you know the meme that's like,
And the peach.
They're the same picture,
Yeah.
corporate.
Probably open leaked is just that aspect where
No, they're way
sort
different.
of these musky kind of ambery fragrances.
This
are
one-
gonna bear a
Yeah.
resemblance to Shalimar.
Yeah.
This one's way more fresh green,
yeah, I get it now.
and then
But
that
I
one is
don't-
more
I
spice.
don't think I like the dry down of that one.
What do you mean? You just sprayed it. You're getting the opening.
But
You've got like another 5 hours before the dry down that thing.
don't look at me.
You're good.
I'm in my
Moo
just a big ass
extra large shirt.
t-shirt.
It's a good-
Sorry,
You have a right to be
You're good.
comfy in your own
yeah,
home,
yes. Yeah.
I love you.
regardless of your
Oh, Reggie's on the
fiancé's
floor.
internet presence.
Yeah.
I don't think so at all. I
Yeah.
think Sadanaso maybe is the one that has a little bit of that, but I still dig that one too.
Like what year do you have a bottle or? Well,
They definitely do. I mean, Frederick Malls and Maurice Roussel literally said he wanted to make something like Shalimar to modernize it. I like it more than Shalimar. I find Shalimar is actually animalic comparatively, which I enjoy, but it just becomes more difficult to wear. Oh hell yeah! Rihanna got a Beatles album for us to listen to.
so yeah, you got a 2024 bottle. He smelled a 2024 bottle, which is a possibility.
Is this the new one that they were sending to everybody? Yeah, my friend Andrew sent me that one. I mean, there's so many versions of Shalimar now. I think it was
That
the
one-
EVP.
Yeah, that one Saga had, and then
I
she
liked
wore it, and she was like, she's like, this doesn't give me a great like scent memory when it's on my skin. But then she gave it to her grandmother, and she's like, when my grandmother wears it, she's like, I like it when I smell it. She's like, I
Yeah.
don't like it on me though. Which has made me
That's
like, I kind of want to the Shalimar vanilla one that they came out with, where they did that thing where Guerlain kept releasing basically like, I believe in essence what it is, it's Shalimar, and then they up one of the notes more. So they had a Shalimar jasmine one, they had a vanilla one, they had a Tonka one, and that is kind of intriguing to me. But I know the jasmine one is kind of like on discounters. I think the
How
vanilla
dare
one
I
was the
forget
one
this
this
one.
year.
How dare you?
Oud Sad Mood Extra.
Oh yeah.
And the reason I think I like it is because, hold on, let me fix this. I get a little bit of this in Oud Zarian. There's a little bit of that in there for sure. Man, I love this stuff. This would be on my bottles to chase for sure. Oud Sad Mood Extra.
I've seen him a few times on FM. Like,
I know every time it's been like, that's a good deal, but I can't.
yeah, like 200. You know, it's like, oh, that's a good
It's
deal.
just- It is, but it's just more money than I should be spending, you know?
No,
That's rough. Which is why I got the 10 ml.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been trying to use it sparingly. I've dropped a few, but it'll last. I mean, I don't know if Rana likes it is the problem. I know that she likes this one. I would wear this to our wedding. I would. But I think she wants to do like the flat lay pictures, and I mean, like a bottle is going to look a lot better than
A little decant, yeah.
you're in frame.
I don't like it.
She doesn't like it.
Too much rose.
There's no rose. I don't get rose. I get violet. I really don't get rose out of that.
I get rose out of it.
On my skin, I don't think it smells rosy at all.
I mean, it's not. Yeah,
It's
not
a bomb, though.
It's not super prominent rose, but
The combo of these two together, pretty good.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Ambery, hint of rose, cinnamon.
Oh, wait, hold on. He was talking about Musgrave Azure.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to try that one. That is one that I need to.
Man, don't ruin Musgrave Azure for her.
Because that's the one. It's funny. Like I remember this year specifically, it was like watching like old Fragrance Apprentice videos, and it was the video that he made about fragrances that have been hyped in the community and who hyped them. And Musgrave Azure was one of them. And it's funny. It's actually an old school guy that no longer does fragrance reviews, from my understanding, but was very prominent.
Robes 08?
No, but he's in that same kind of group. I forgot what his name was. But anyway, the name escapes me. But that particular, it was a Japanese name. Hero, I think. Hero's like sense or something like that. But anyway, yeah, he hyped it as like this like lady killer fragrance, and it to some women probably, to most people with not niche as their main sort of fragrance thing, killed him in a different way, I guess. So it's kind of funny.
Scared one girl right off the treadmill and ran away from me.
Yeah,
I wore this stuff to work more than a handful of times, and this never got any problems from the people that we know about. And I got some good compliments on it, to be honest. I dressed it up, though. I mean, that and Oud Satin Mood, I feel like, necessitate having an elevated wardrobe, but more than just like a polo and jeans and normal shoes. Like, I could wear a polo and some sort of slacks, and then I don't know, I have like these leather Chelsea boots that I wear a lot. Yeah. I would wear something like that and maybe a different watch than this one. And then I wouldn't feel so weird wearing it, right?
Well, it's funny too how relative that is also. How's it going, Jason?
What's up, Jason?
One of those things that I think is always intriguing is like when you're talking about elevating a fragrance in a state of dress. Mm-hmm. For instance, today, I got dressed to go run errands and go to Walmart and pick up, stuff at Walmart. I wore an Oxford button down. I wore a tie because I got a new tie that I wanted to wear, and wore that, pair of black jeans, boots, and this like cool vintage bomber jacket that's got all these extra like buttons and clasps. It's a Coogie jacket. It's kind of cool. But so I wore that. And wearing African leather, I was like, this fits perfectly fine, Nice. But then when I was like at the Walmart, the lady that was helping me, she's like, "Oh, you just get off work?" And I was like, No. I got out of bed. And she's like, and I said, "Why do you ask?" And she's like, "Well, you're probably the only one in here wearing a tie." And I'm like, I do this for me. So, but that's the thing is, I could wear something like this in a suit and a tie and not have any sort of problem with it. But that's always
he's being cracked out.
He's on the nip.
He's ready. Go, Reggie. Go. Sorry. We'll see if he goes crazy while we're talking.
Yeah.
That is a good point, though. I mean, I wore this polo today. I didn't work today. We went to freaking Indian buffet.
Mhm.
I'm wearing like gray jeans and some. They are what do you call them? Oh, here comes Mocha. They are barefoot shoes. They're black and white. They look like normal shoes, but the toe box is about that wide, so I can sprawl my little piggies out. But like, I would consider this, I don't know, modern casual, dress up a little bit because of the polo. But
I just like, again, I'm at home right now, so I'm
Mhm.
wearing like, but I'm wearing like a cardigan right now and like a shirt. But I tend to find myself on a consistent basis, mostly everything I wear has a collar. I'm usually wearing a suit
Yeah.
jacket. Like, I like dressing in that way. So there's very few times. That's always an interesting discussion that people have in regards to like, oh, a certain scent demands to be dressed up, and it's like,
that's what you wear all the time.
but I'm not gonna put on a tuxedo just because I'm putting on Oud Satin
Tuxedo.
Mood, you know? Like, yeah, that's always the
Yeah,
thing.
right.
But that's always funny to me. Now, granted, yeah, if you're walking like sweatpants and a sweatshirt every day, you know, then I can understand.
Yeah.
You might have something where you're like, I feel a little out of place wearing certain things, but I also don't care. Like, I'll wear mustache EDP, which comes off very like fancy, if you will, and I'll wear that with a sweatshirt. I don't care. Like, but
I think Ofen like brings up a good point. Like, you don't have to. I just think that in my mind, there are certain scents that they work better when you dress a certain way.
sure.
But you definitely don't have to do that. Like, I could fucking go to work wearing, I don't know, what's a good example? Maybe I'm blanking now.
So what I will say
A boyish fragrance. I could wear arrows to work, and no one
Yeah.
would bat an eye.
yeah,
You could wear arrows with this.
there's a feeling at times where like it's always funny that I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, like I would, if I'm gonna wear Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum, the sort of lipsticky, irisy, vanillic kind of spicy thing, I was like,
Mhm.
that comes off a little bit more refined and kind of a little bit more sort of higher end, but also at the same time I will wear that at night around the house. So I'll wear like, I'll be in sweatpants or like pajamas. I'll be like, you know what I want to wear? A bunch of lipsticky iris. Like, that's what I want. So, but I understand where you're coming from in that capacity, where there are scents that do have that general feeling where it's like, I feel like this necessitates something more. And I think iris does that for me as a note a lot of the time. Iris always comes off like, especially if you're going in that Dior Homme kind of iris setting, where it's
definitely
there is a refinement there, but also at the same time, like, I think certain things from I think what it is for a lot of the designer fragrances specifically, because I feel like something like this has so many aspects to it that like this works because it doesn't fit in any of those kind of capacities. But the thing is, things like Dior Homme, or even like most of Tom Ford's line, what they want you to do is they want you to wear the fragrance, wear the clothes, they're selling you, as many design houses do, you're selling a person. Who's the Tom Ford man? Who's the Dior Homme man? Well, we want them to be in a skinny cut Tom Ford suit, all black, wearing oud wood. That's the Tom Ford man, and so I think there's that interesting aspect where that seems to be a little bit more kind of connected in regards to the design space and the designer space, whereas something like this doesn't necessarily have that. I will say OpenLink, that makes sense. OpenLink, what I like to do sometimes is if I'm wearing a really dark outfit, I'll wear something super playful to mess with people.
Yeah, you could
Where if
go.
that's yeah, that's that because like this, I think this is actually a pretty playful kind of light fragrance in regards to how it is. It's so funny to me that people are like, "Oh, it's super Rudy and barnyardy."
I haven't sprayed it yet.
Spray it, my God!
Right now. Spray it
Right now.
Spray it down on. Oh wait, you don't have any skin left.
I did use a lot of skin. I have some more skin. Unintentional
I'll just spray
fragrance
it on
layering.
top of
Oud Satin
African
Mood
leather.
and one of my other picks. Pretty good. All right, let me grab my decant.
Oh
Hold
God,
on.
it's in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Ebon Fumet. I have never smelled Ebon Fumet, but I feel like that would be something I'd really like.
You would like it, yeah. It's nice. I smelled it, but I personally like this better from them.
Ah, yes, you were telling me about that.
So, like, I got this year too because I had smelled it, and I was like, oh, then this is good. And then I just found a killer deal to get this. It was like, I think this was $60. I mean, it's a beat up tester bottle, and it didn't come with a cap, but I got a cap from Ren, our good friend at Joe A. Decants.
All right, I'm back.
He sent it to me, so I'm happy to have the cap on that one.
What'd you show? Soleil de Feu?
Yeah. I was telling about how I got for a steal for $60. It's a beat up,
Yeah.
just a beat up tester. It didn't have a cap, but that Ren gave me the cap.
It's kind of when I first got the first whiff, it was kind of like a chalky flower.
Mm-hmm.
Like if tuberose was a Smartie.
It gets more tuberosey creamy as it dries down and soft and airy off the skin.
I get the resinous balsamic sort of parts to it too.
Which is a lot of like the opening stuff kind of reminds me of Montal's honey oud.
Okay.
But yeah, and it kind of stays in that realm on clothes, but off of skin. For me, the tuberose really starts to like shine more at the dry down, and it kind of is very airy and light.
I'm getting something a little bit warm, spicy too when at like the end of my inhale.
There's pink pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the heart in that fragrance is the most like Argos heart ever because it's pink pepper, cashmere wood, like
Mysore sandalwood.
Mysore sandalwood, like it is the house DNA.
Yeah.
No, this fragrance, the first time I really smelled it, like there was a butteriness to the tuberose. There is that creamy nature that will become more apparent.
Fragrance all over my keyboard.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Fire and Desire.
You guys have talked about a few of yours. And we're talking about Argos.
It's not on Fragrantica, by the way.
I'll talk about this as being my Argos standout of the year for me. This is one like that. It hit at the right time, right? Right when the weather was starting to warm up.
Yep.
And this is very much that photorealistic kind of citrus note off the top, but also having that green tea, kind of reminiscent of oolong cha, because it's the same kind of green tea kind of note. Mix of that together. It was
Hey, Christine.
really. This one kind of like the first time I smelled it, I was like, wow, this is like someone took the blue Mediterranean from Acqua di Parma and kind of like really upped it like 5 or 6 notches and made this, and I was like kind of really impressed at the time.
Do you think people are saying, "Oh, it smells like imagination"? It smells like imagination. I think it smells like Oolong Cha.
It leans more Oolong Cha, definitely. Imagination is soapy. This does not give you that kind of like soapiness
No,
that imagination does.
I thought it was like Oolong Cha, but with more citrus.
Yeah, it's like someone took a lot more citrus, a photorealistic, like took a marriage of Oolong Cha and like Aqua de Parma's Blue Mediterranean.
What, Fico di Amalfi or the orange one? Orense de Capri?
Yeah, that one, and mix those two together.
I could see that.
Like you get right now, since I haven't sprayed it, I get a lot of the Oolong Cha. But if I were to spray it, I would very much get a lot of the Aqua de Parma.
Citrus.
Yeah.
That one was good. To me, it didn't warrant getting the bottle because I own Oolong Cha and I like that one. It's funny because I did own Orense de Capri, but I sold that to a friend for a good deal too. After I sprayed Wedding Save the Dates with it, which was a hit. But that's a good one. I mean, it's funny that we all had an Argos because to show that brand is good. I did want to touch on this real quick because I know I was grabbing the fragrance, but Seraphim Coos. I mean, I haven't smelled it. Neil owns it. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say about this one? I mean, we talked about it last time, right?
It like I said before. Yeah, it smells a lot like a Zaharoff style Terra de Hermes EDP. EDT. Sorry. It has more depth, obviously, because it's a higher oil concentration. There's more kind of going on there than in the EDP. EDT. Keep saying EDP. I don't know why. I like it. I don't know how it's gonna. I need to wear it more, and like when it starts to warm up, see what happens when it's getting warm. To see if the comes off as nice as the EDT does for Terre de Mez.
Because that one you can wear pretty much any time, right?
Pretty much. Like I've worn that at the gym. I've worn that just casually. I've worn that at work, in like a shirt like this, a button-down shirt. So yeah, you could pretty much wear that whenever. And that's kind of like my MO. Like I really like fragrances that I can just wear whenever.
Yeah.
Really lean towards like super stand out type of fragrances.
Have you tried Red Vetiver?
Don't think I have.
I haven't either.
Don't think I have. And is that the EDT down there? Is that the EDP?
That's the EDP.
The Parfum.
Yeah.
No, Terre
I haven't tried this one.
EDT is it's straight up a classic. The new one that came out, the Intense.
I haven't tried that one.
I smelled it at Neiman's. I was like, it's okay.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me actually a little bit of
the one that I wear that's like that is this.
Yeah.
This one, African leather. They go hand in hand. Tigar too. I mean,
yeah, they have that musky. I'm surprised, like in African leather.
I guess people say Isola Blue more than Terre de Hermes, but
you didn't get the muskiness, Sean, in African leather when you were wearing it today. You got more of that leather,
which is funny because I don't really get much leather out of that.
Yeah,
personally, not on my skin.
Really.
On me, I got leather because, like musk, that sort of musk. A lot of the time for me is a tonal aspect to it. It's a textural thing with fragrance. I do not get a musk out of African leather at the moment. Granted, the part that I was sniffing the most was my hand, which now has Fire and Desire on it. So, but like Jazz got super musky on me,
really?
which I know that's not something that a lot of people, but like yesterday, like I was saying, I've told you, it seems like a different scent every day that I'm wearing it.
What's up, Joel?
It was kind of musky yesterday, where like I had that textural kind of musk.
What's
I don't
that
know.
dent look like in the bottle?
It's more than the house one, I think.
Oh Lord,
And we'll
that's
all-
funny.
I don't know. I just, I've sprayed it I've sprayed it 3 or 4 days in a row. And when I said spray like days, I meant like in the morning I sprayed it. And then I got to afternoon, I was like, why not?
Spray it again.
Fresh
You
it a
don't
little
need
bit.
to with that fragrance because both of those scents, literally, you spray it on, it's there until bedtime. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can still
for
distinctly
sure, yeah.
smell it. Like,
Both
both
a
of
high oil concentration in this.
Zernel Gilly's a good one. Neil, have you talked about yours that you have from them?
Zernel Gilly? Not
I
yet.
was gonna recap real quick on this while I have it on my scan.
A little bit of
I like it. I don't think I'm going to like. It's not getting a reaction where I'm like, oh, I need that. I like it. I have more than enough decant wise to try it out and see if it grows on me, because even initially with Dane, I liked it, but it was like, oh, Sacred Flame and the Pour Homme, I like them better, which it's situational. I do really like both of those. But then I grew to love this one. So Fire and Desire, I mean, it's got a shot. I like it.
That's my
But
dent.
it's going to take a couple wears to understand it.
That for
It is a decent dent.
So
I didn't get a lot of this citrus at all.
it's.
Really?
I find it just brings like a brightness to it, not so much.
I would agree with that. I mean, tuberose is a potent white floral. Like, if you're
Yeah.
gonna pick a white floral that like kind of punches, it's that.
And again, like Christian always picks like these perfect matching floral notes with his
It
fragrances,
does.
where they just really support the fragrance a whole lot. It's not like it doesn't completely dominate. It will have a good presence,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like this is all I smell. So I see John's here. Hey, John.
Yeah, I was trying to catch up in the chat for a second.
We're in Roma.
271.
One.
Well, active traveler. Neil, when are you seeing your sister?
I don't know. I gotta plan a trip up to Canada so I can get my bottle.
I guess so. You have which one was it? It's the Panettone one, right?
Yeah, the Milano.
You don't even know what it's called.
Help me out, John.
John, how is it? I know that Neil's sister said that she liked every one of them that wasn't the one that he got a bottle of.
Right. She said she
Oh,
liked the
you
local one.
love to hear that.
Yeah, right.
You're like, oh, good.
I'm glad you like them.
Uh-oh, which was this? What brand was that on?
It's his most recent video, or sorry, 2 videos, or one of them. He did one recently where it's Bois Imperial and Ganymede comparison, and then one where it was basically him ranting about crappy sample bottle sprayers.
I'm looking at you, Precious Liquid.
Well, they changed theirs. Did
they?
Yeah.
I'm going to show this again.
I haven't. Thank you.
Go watch this after. This is Neil's interview with Meo Fushuni.
John's probably watched it already.
Dun, dun, dun. Gonna need a deeper dive with Amarud since this year. I don't think that I've smelled any of them actually. I've heard of a couple different ones at this point. I know of, I forget the name of it. It's eluding me, evading me. With the what is it? The Tom Ford women's one, Black Orchid. They have a version of that. Forget the name. Talking about Terre d'Hermes, got a Naomi Paris. Oh my god, Joel's always killing me. Paris Nika. It's a nice version of Terre d'Hermes. Huh. All right. Well, how many more do we have to share? Because I think I talked about 3 myself.
I've only really talked about one. I
right.
showed
I was
Rose.
going to say, yeah.
Talk about blues.
So blues is kind of an interesting fragrance for me because it's like this kind of reminds me of this might sound really weird, but this reminds me of what I smelled of Le Beau Le Parfum when I first smelled it in the air off a strip. I was like, oh, I kind of like this. I kind of like how this smells, but
The empty decan is sitting just out of arm's reach.
I didn't put it on my skin, and it smelled like burning rubber tire. And I was like, well, that didn't work on me.
What?
Yeah, Le Beau. But this, on the other hand, does not have that same effect off my skin. And so I get to enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Le Beau.
I got the sweet fruitiness and the Apopanax.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Blues, I tried it on strip when I went to pick up that bottle of Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And I did get the Boss bottled Absolute comparison that you guys had both sort of talked about. Jazz, I just liked it better off the strip, to be honest with you. That whole house, there's no misses. There's really no misses. Man has a clear vision of what he wants out of fragrance, which is
that's something
quality and niche.
I would really like to talk to him about. Like, when you were thinking about these things, like, how did you come up with what blues would smell like the music accords of blues?
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it's easy, like putting in like tobacco because you're in the mind,
something smoky, whatever. Yeah.
Smoky like den of music,
right?
But the other elements,
I think the boozy, woody thing makes sense a lot.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the cool thing about it, as you just alluded to, is the fact that for these fragrances, like for instance, I'm holding up House, but Jazz, that was one where when I first took a look at it, kind of some of the ideas behind it.
Happy New Year, Sunbubble.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Coming by. One of the things that I first kind of noticed about it was it is supposed to be the music, not the place.
Yeah.
And I think that that's super cool with that because, like, immediately, you know, I haven't looked at the Fragrantica thing, but I'm sure there's some person that has put Jazz Club from Mason Margiela and been like, it smells like that.
It's jazz.
It does not. That Margiela fragrance is just super tobacco-y to me, to the extent that it's like not necessarily the most rounded and pleasant. This is rounded and warm, but like we were talking about before we started, this fragrance, Jazz. See, I'm not crazy. The musk. The idea of that Jazz fragrance is, as I've said, I've sprayed it on for the past 3 days, getting different experiences each of those days, and then it has this aspect where one note will kind of come up and stay there and kind of really be the prominent one, and then as the dry down happens, similar to Jazz, everyone's kind of getting a solo. Like there's chocolatey aspects at times, honey aspects. But this idea of, like I said in the House review, I really think he's tapping into the concept of every time you hear someone who's been in fragrances for a long time and says, oh, this is a shell of its former self as a designer, this is watered down, this is whatever.
Yeah.
That person would love this house because it's basically taking these...
It's putting it back in its heyday.
Right. It is very much that. And hey, look, the Mason Margiela fragrance does not smell like it at all.
Is that Naxos?
Naxos and Harriet,
Naxos.
Angel Stare, and Loam Sport.
That, I don't know. Okay.
What solo part? What part of that is that solo in that jazz group?
Yeah. That bit about the seashell thing, I don't know what they're getting at with the saltiness. I don't really get a thing. I will say for that person that they should give it a shot again. Because you will see it in the video because I have the review. I spray it on my hand and I'm like, huh. I think that's my reaction, which is because I was like,
I was expecting it to smell like this the second time I sprayed it.
yeah, the second time I sprayed it and I went, it kind of smells like 1 million a little bit. And I'm like, also, I'm trying.
Also saying salt.
Yeah, I was like, I'm also not getting a ton of it right off the rip, because I think I just stuck my nose in it way too fast. But yeah, no, I want to thank you for showing me this house because it's.
Sorry, Saga.
It's no. See, the thing is, she smelled R&B, and she's like, I want that. That's on her list now.
I mean, that's a really good one. I think you traded it off way too fast.
Well, Joe A has it, so
R&B closer to summer. I think I will enjoy that one.
I definitely ruined it with that one wearing experience that I talked to you all about last time.
Yeah.
But there was something too with it that it just didn't mesh well on my skin. I felt like. I mean, I'd definitely try it again, but
I think
I would sooner wear Vulcan Pho than that one, to be honest. Hip hop. I haven't smelled that either. I don't think.
I really liked it. I smelt it from a decant that was broken. Had leaked all out, and I wasn't too keen on it. And I was just like, I found such a good deal. I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a try again at full.
Wait, no, hip hop. I have smelled. I did like that one.
Yeah, you did like this one.
That's the one that I thought smelled like the Floraiku.
Yeah, between
one umbrella for two.
It doesn't have the mate though, because that's.
I want to try Techno on skin, because Techno seems to be the weirdest one.
Yeah, it is. All I have is this.
Yeah.
And I like this. This might be my next bottle from him for sure.
Yeah. And Disco smelled great. It was just that one was like the most kind of.
This is his most what? What did you just say?
It's the weirdest one.
Yeah, it's
really?
It's the most niche-y one out of all of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't seem like it'd be that crazy.
Very weird as far as his house goes. The brand, I should say, not the house goes. That will get confused. Which is that?
Uranus. Uranus.
Someone wasn't a fan. We get it.
We get it.
That's funny.
But, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good house. No pun intended.
Definitely cheap. Definitely get samples. They
Yeah.
got samples that you can buy at the house.
All right. Did I miss anything in the chat? Yeah, Jean is here. What's up? How you doing?
What's up, John?
Okay, that was it. What's up, Jean?
What else you got? So, Sean, what else you got? You should post up another one because there you go.
Was that Pora Pora? There you go.
It's no secret at this point that I like raspberry, I like rose, I like incense. That's this. This fragrance, I really enjoyed it. I got a really nice deal on it, and I basically ended up wearing it once for our Halloween episode because I felt like this is a vampire fragrance in many ways. It's seductive and kind of dark and incensey and that kind of stuff. But then I wore it when I was officiating my brother's wedding.
Oh, wow.
So this was the scent that I wore for their wedding because I felt like it kind of just worked. It's a very lovely fragrance, comes off romantic. Yeah, I can understand that some people might not like it because there is a bit of astringency at the top with the rose.
There is.
There is a little astringency. For whatever reason, on my skin, most of the time, astringent notes tend to get eaten up. I don't know why, but it's nice, because whenever someone goes like, "Oh, it's a little bit too much off the top," I usually am like, "What's too much?"
Just right.
Yeah.
To me, when I smelled that, I definitely got that astringent rose, like very adolescent smelling sort of fruity rose. But this is definitely 100%. It's based on Portrait of a Lady. I got that immediately. Which you said you haven't smelled yet, right?
I still haven't. Which I need to remedy that. But
yeah. Chestnut in there too. Yeah, this is a guy you've ridden all over it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's, at this point, I'm just finding things with notes, and I go like, yeah, that. I'm gonna go see if someone's selling it on Mercari for $50. Someone is wonderful. Yeah.
Do you think it's like Radical Rose? I didn't.
No. No.
Not at all, actually.
No. The incense and everything else at play in here, it's different than that. Radical Rose is much more like rose, musk, a little bit of sweetness. I think this is not as sweet.
How's it going, Brian? Welcome in. What are you wearing for your sign of the day? How you doing?
Welcome. Jason, feminine for me, like if we're I will tell you that because I know you have Zaharoff stuff. If you smelled Signature Rosé comes off more masculine than this does.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think this, in that way, no one's going to look at you and be like, "Oh, that smells girly." It smells refined, and has a lot more going on than just that. But yeah, it's definitely more, if you had to, on a sliding scale, would be more feminine than something like rosé, but not overtly feminine.
Did you get a sample of this one, Neil?
Yeah.
He did, yeah. But I'm also, like, I will say that this, which is a raspberry tonka bean fragrance, smells more feminine than Porpora does, to me. This smells more youthful, and I don't know why.
Yeah, definitely more youthful. I think it's just something. I mean, I talked about it last time. It's on my skin. Something about that one, and man, it's escaping me already. The freaking Argos. Not Adonis. No, not La Primavera. The other one, Palace of Athene.
That's another one.
The only one that Saga owns, yes.
Venus. Yeah,
Birth of Venus.
Birth of Venus to me does smell more feminine as a rose, but Birth of Venus also smells like, to me, some of the stuff that she really likes is those candy-like fragrances, like Britney Spears Moonlight and Ariana Grande stuff.
Yeah.
That was closer to Birth of Venus.
It is so sweet, rose.
There was something about it where I think you maybe touched on it. It smelled just like a child's perfume, where it was like, I don't know if this is just some obscure flavored toothpaste sort of thing, like those ones that you could swallow or whatever. And I'm not saying that to poo-poo on the fragrance, but like that was where my mind went when I smelled it. It was like, this brings me way back in my childhood, but like, why? Why am I reminded of like?
It's candy.
It was too youthful and candy-like.
Very
candy sweet.
Yeah. Like, I will find, for whatever reason, I think Adonis Awakens has that best sort of balancing, as you were talking about earlier, Neil, where it has that sweetness but not overly so. Very, very well balanced. Yeah, Jason, I would say if you find rosé to be borderline, then obviously what I would tell you for Porpora is give it a sample and smell it, because again, I'm never gonna give someone a recommendation and be like, yes, this, but for me, rosé definitely comes off in a more masculine way, just because of how much more ambery and kind of, you know, rosé to me is always interesting because you can tell it's a rose fragrance, but also there's more to it than just kind of the rose aspects. There's so
I like
many
that
more
one a lot.
But yeah, the idea for me is, I think what always tends to raise my kind of like, I don't know if this is for me sort of thing, is if it's very heavy sweetness, which sometimes, you know, there's certain things can work in that way, and then certain white floral fragrances will come off to me a little too feminine for my liking. That's kind of, but then also at the same time, like a bunch of things that I really enjoy wearing are heavy white florals and stuff like that. So
this is one where I originally wore it and it was like, yeah, this is way too femme for me, way too floral, but I actually did grow to like it. I don't think I'm going to get a bottle of it, but if you like a strong white floral, Tilia is the move. Jason, I would say have you tried Portrait of a Lady? If you have, imagine a more fruity candy-like version of that. I do think it's more feminine than that. And yeah, if rosé is borderline, then probably not. But I mean, sample it if you feel like you need to.
I think of like Charon's Veil or Charon's Veil too, from Argos. Since you like Black Rose, that's another one you can look into. And as Austin talked about earlier, you could always smell Oud Satin Oud Extrait.
Oh yeah,
that gives you the rose, but it's not that prominent. It's more behind kind of spices and stuff.
And I think that one of the other ones, if you wanted to go for a more, it's honestly one of my favorite rose fragrances that is predominantly rose is Exit the King from Etat de Libre Orange. That is like I mean, it's a Chypre fragrance, right? But that one comes off to me as like so relaxing and comforting and clean smelling. Like it is
soap.
It's a delight.
Since we're talking about Chypre fragrances and stuff, I just want to talk about probably the fragrance of the year for me that I smelled, that I picked up shortly after I smelled it for the first time.
Get a full screen of that bottle.
Look at this beautiful bottle.
Is it 625 or 265?
Oh, actually, just put in White Iris. It comes up. There you go. So it's not as violet as it shows there for me. Definitely, violet is in it, yes, but it's like I thought I had moved away kind of from a Chypre Accord, but when you smell this in this combination of this sweet iris with the violet, and also having kind of like the Chypre Accord in there, it's so beautifully balanced and thick, like a Michael Salazar type of fragrance, where it's so thick and rich and dense. That's what this is. It is very thick, rich, and dense of a fragrance, and it's so perfectly balanced for somebody who really just kind of makes fragrances. He was just kind of making fragrances for friends and stuff, and not really selling it.
This Audiolab brand?
Yeah. Huh. Like he's just kind of starting to come out on the scene as far as making
Jerry.
So Jerry. And I'm looking forward to trying to get into more of the house of this. Like he has got.
Wait, this one won an Art and Olfactive Award. I remember seeing them on the Lucky Scent podcast.
I smelled that and that's really good. Like I didn't think mint and rose would work. when I smelled it, I was like, this is like kind of like revolutionary rose. Like this.
I remember seeing this one 100%. Yeah.
This turns rose on its head of what you would think of a rose fragrance.
Here you go, Sean.
So,
I mean, the white or the mint rose already sounds intriguing to me.
yeah.
Who sells this? Lucky Scent sells them, right?
No,
No, I just think they had them on because they were judges for that event.
No.
There's only like 2 places that sell his fragrances.
Okay.
One is that the place where I bought this, Celeste, right? Look at the name of it. It's in Manhattan. Good old Manhattan. Bring up. Get the spelling of it
This
right.
place right here.
Yes. Yep. So this is one of the few places that carries his fragrances, and the other one is, I think, I remember the other one is like it's not here in the States, but yeah, I highly recommend if you have the ability to get this, get samples of this, to try this. Just and I told you, man, I sprayed this on somebody's hand at the show.
Sold out.
I gave Ren a 5 ml decant.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, at the end of Scent Explorer, we ran into Charm City, who's you guys know Charm City.
Yeah.
They're from Ross's chat and stuff. And he was like blown away. He smelled it, went and bought it, and then he went and bought it as well. And we had, like, I had bought it, and then they had sprayed the bag that I bought it in, and like had like that little the paper, like packing paper in there, and kind of sprayed that up. And I was walking around, and John was like, "That smells so damn good in the air." I'm like, "Yeah, it does, doesn't it?" He's like, "They know what they're doing by spraying that bag." Because you walking around, everybody else smells it. Like, what the hell is that? But,
What's his channel? That's Fragrance Connoisseurs, right? Is his channel?
for Charm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe
It
I
is
know-
Fragrance Connoisseurs.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
His IG is Charm City. I know that.
Yeah, here it is.
But
Yeah, I like that guy. I didn't know you got to meet him. That's kind of cool.
yeah, I met him last year too at last year's Scent Explorer, but I didn't hang around long last year for reasons we know
Yeah.
about. And this year though, really got to hang out a little more with him and talk with him more and stuff like that. So I
Heck
got
yeah.
to introduce him to this one.
Jason was asking, is it earthy
Iris?
iris or more lipsticky?
It really is both in a way. It's got a little bit of that lipsticky, but it also has a little bit of that earthiness.
Is it like carrot iris or is it like orris root?
It would be kind of more carrot iris.
Okay.
Yeah. Than the really earthy orris root, but it's still buttery. It's still very smooth.
Whoops. I'm so sorry. I missed this. Brian's wearing Popular Fico. I have not tried that. That's the one that Justin likes a whole bunch, right? The green aromatic one.
Yeah, kind of in
Memory
the same
serves, right?
vein of the fabulous Mr. Sam from
Okay.
Penn
Van Helgen's.
and also kind of in the same house as Silver Blue by
Montal or Mansera or whatever.
Sarah. Yeah,
Silver blue
Haven't tried that either.
sweeter, I think, is the idea.
I think so. Yeah,
The caramel.
Rome a la Rose. I have not smelled that. I've definitely heard of it though. Bright, fresh, clean rose. I think my favorite rose is probably still Radical Rose. I would say my top 3, probably Radical Rose, this, and maybe Rosé. Probably be the ones I would pick. All right, we're back. I feel like iris as a note is tricky because you can get like that Florentine iris, that Pradalome iris, that sort of thing, the Seraphine blue iris, or you have this kind of iris and Reflection Man kind of iris.
Yeah.
I like this kind of iris, the more buttery, creamy orris root, I guess, technically, as opposed to the earthy, like boiled carrot iris and even like the Florentine iris. But I mean, I like a lot that it's in. It's just, if it's not the right kind of iris, it doesn't work for me. A lot of people will tell you that the X-ray is better and so much, it's so good, so much better. I liked the EDP better when I tried it. I own the EDP and then I tried the X-ray, and I tried them side by side in Neiman, and I was like, the original is better, the EDP. Plus, it'll save you some money too. Definitely try that one. It's like rose patchouli. Imagine to me, it's like a compilation of like classic rose fragrances, but in my mind, it makes all of them better. It's like a little bit of Portrait of a Lady. It's a bunch of different ones. I can't think of all of them offhand, but there's very patchouli forward too, which I like. Really good. I think they're sold out. Yeah, it's sold out, Neil.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, look.
Oh, boy.
And the bottle's sold out.
The hype is real. Between me and Charm City, we sold it out.
Yeah, I mean, the other one that I got that I like that is iris is this one.
And I need to try that one too.
It's really good.
I find it hard to
it didn't make the list yet, but I mean, look, people are liking it too. I wouldn't be surprised if this is getting some hype. But I had never heard of it, and I literally picked it up. I smelled it. I said, "Oh, that's really good." And I was drawn in by this little inspiring ink tagline.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up, and they were having a sale, and now I own a 30 ml.
Yeah, I really find it hard to find the brand though. To try.
Ours was at a Dillard's, like a fancy Dillard's.
Yeah.
Like a Dillard's with Creed in it, which you don't have those very often.
That's one of the Dillards near me, so I might need to go try it. I could also.
They also have the Killian line. Oh yes, let's do that. Let's wrap up with that.
Yeah.
And then it would be a perfect segue to say, if you like my reaction to this fragrance, you should go and watch the entire interview with the owner of the house that Neil did.
Please. Please do.
But only if Neil can say her name perfectly right now.
I just know the first and the last. The middle one I'm terrible at.
Unsun Suave is really good too, Jason. If you haven't tried that, X-ray really good.
Yeah.
I was trying to find my decan of this, Neil, and I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I know you sent me 5 ml of it. It's probably somewhere back here, but.
All right, so this is from State of Mind Fragrances. This is Secret to Success.
Of success.
Sorry. To success, of success. It's the same thing. But this was one of the main talking points in the video was that particular fragrance.
Yeah, because there was they had a extrait version that they especially
with
made.
The Art Deco bottle, right?
Yeah, with the Art Deco bottle. Yep, and the canister, which is reminiscent of
the tea
canister, because tea is the main thing about this brand. You can talk as I open.
Yeah. And yeah, like if you buy a full bottle from them, the house themselves, you get a canister of tea, the tea that kind of inspired kind of the fragrance. So,
and the cap, as we learned, is crystal.
Yes, the cap is crystal. It's not glass, because that's what gives it the strength to be able to be like forged in the way it's forged. So, and yes, it's a heavy bottle for sure. You know, beautiful
That
presentation.
has the really cool cap too, right?
Yeah, the prism style shaped bottle.
Well, doesn't the top have like the I don't know, it's like Medusa head type of thing?
The bottom of it has.
Oh, the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom of it has the art that was inspired by an artist, which I can't remember off the top of my head.
It's giving Medusa.
Yeah, kind of a little bit, but
it's magnetic.
Yep, and the cap's magnetic. I wouldn't try picking it up from the cap. No, it's so heavy that the magnet isn't strong enough.
It immediately.
If you pick it up straight, you're fine. But if you turn your wrist,
dangerous game.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do it in general. But so let's give this one a whirl.
Let me pull this up while you're doing that.
Goodness.
Nice atomizer. Not amazing, but a good atomizer. First thing you get like hit by is that really bright, effervescent, lemony.
Like a photorealistic lemon soda. Like this is a like I don't want to say San Pellegrino because there's more sweetness than that, but it's like if you went to a Italian like niche lemon soda, like
yeah, it is really great, bright, bubbly, fresh lemon opening.
Ooh yeah, this is very pretty.
This remind me of Tonka Cola.
It does. The opening is totally kind of reminiscent of Tonka Cola in how it opens.
It's that with the effervescence though. There's too much lemon for it to be Tonka Cola though. Like it's but it's beautiful.
Yeah, and then as this dries down, the cinnamon, the cumin, the vanilla kind of start really taking over, and then it kind of becomes very much a like angel share-esque fragrance in the dry down. And that's why when I got this, after I got this, I was like, I don't need angel share. I've got this. This is like angel share on elevated.
The Cinnamon Challenge 2025. I'm gonna have to find my decan again. I mean, I remember smelling it. I think this might have been one of those that you sent me the numbers on.
Yeah, it was.
So I have smelled it. I've smelled it on video too.
Yes. You don't get so much the tea in this one. I think it's more kind of like a on the fringes of the fragrance.
The one I re-smelled after your video was this one.
Aesthetic Turbulence. Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to be wearing that next week.
This one is really good.
It is too spicy, like
green aromatic.
Yeah, with a little bit of that licorice on the edges.
Yeah. The stuff that comes out.
Very different. And that's what I talked about in the interview, how they were able to create these tea fragrances that kind of really stand out as being different than other tea fragrances.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, what was the other one I tried?
It was Creator
French Gallantry. I like that one too.
Yeah. French Gallantry. Yeah.
That's your favorite, right?
Yeah, my favorite of the house is this one and it's not so tomato leaf. It says tomato leaf, but it's not so
I like tomato leaf anyway.
But
shout out to Italian Leather.
Herbal. I haven't tried open wine. I'd like to.
Well, what about the one that you got?
Her and her sign tripped me up about this one.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It tripped me up too when I was reading. I was like, "Wait a minute, what am I reading out loud?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right." Oriental Opulence actually reminds me a lot of Zaharoff Black Rose, signature Black Rose, and how it comes off, kind of like this dark. Very Akigala wood. Yep, some Akigala wood. So it's got two forms of patchouli, and it's got a regular patchouli and an upcycled patchouli.
One of the things that I am getting from this is there's a sweetness right now that's kind of coming out more that comes off like kind of gummy bear sweetness a little bit, almost cherry-like.
It does have a very slight cherry-esque to it, but even more so cherry-esque is the spontaneous generosity, which I might have to get a bottle of that because I kind of really liked it when I smelled it at Scent Explorer.
I'm trying to click on it. Sweet amber balsamic woody. All right, this sounds good.
That one does sound good as well.
Yeah.
I was able to find a bottle of this one.
Look at that, Tonka.
Is this? Are people going to say? Let me guess here. Gris Charnel,
Of course, they'll probably say Gris Charnel.
black tea and fig.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like Gris Charnel.
Someone had to, right? Montmedial. That's Iris Silver Mist or whatever. Oh no, it's not.
Surprisingly, they didn't.
Surprisingly, okay. Nope, no one.
It doesn't really smell like it. That's why. There's no elements of it that overlap.
Cherry is tricky for me. I find I don't like most cherry things. I think the most cherry thing that I have that I like is L'Omédial. Not a fan of French Defense and those sorts of fragrances. Does it have any of that in it?
Well, French Defense is kind of like a different style of cherry. French Defense is more like, I always equated French Defense's cherry like Hawaiian Punch's cherry.
Yeah.
Like their dark type of drink that they had in the powder.
Yeah.
But this is kind of more rides the line of the cherry that you would find in a L'Homme Ideal cherry.
Okay. It's not terrible.
No, it's not. And you catch the right time, you can get it even a little bit cheaper. There's the Perfume House, I think the name of this site is. I think you can get them for $115.
The Perfume Spot, that's where I got mine.
Spot, yeah. That's the one you pointed out from. That's where you got that one from.
Yep, that's where I got this one from.
Yeah.
115. They didn't have spontaneous because I thought about it. I was like, yeah, this is really nice, especially how it's evolving.
So you can get a couple of them from here, relatively affordably. But what you're getting too, you're getting 100 mLs.
What is this Modern Nomad one?
It's kind of in the same vein as
Ombre Nomad.
So it's like a rose fragrance, which is kind of in the same vein as like Oud Satin Mood, those type of.
Yeah, no, getting something like this for 115 is insane. This
the
is
bottle,
the
100
scent,
mLs, the
presentation,
the quality, the smell.
Have you tried this one?
Which one are you looking at?
Open Mind?
That's the citrus freshy one, right?
Yeah, that's the fresh one. I have not tried that one yet.
I'm still buying fragrances for winter, so. Because at some point it'll happen in this state, I assure you.
You'll at least get a couple of days of it.
Yeah. It might snow, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Sometimes.
You'll have a week of sub 30 temperatures.
It's literally, it happens pretty much one week. We get where the school gets closed and all that stuff. 1 second, I'm going to remove my headset so I can spray this on my skin.
Yeah, no winter for me.
Not in sight.
Nope. It was like 40 degrees the other day.
You might get something cool in like the mornings, you know.
I mean, yeah, it's like 60, 50 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's always hilarious to me, like this, and I knew this was going to be the case, is I find it laughable when anyone uses any sort of reviews from Fragrantica to legitimately evaluate a fragrance. Because if you go back and look at this, some of these reviews are, it's nice, but this profile is not unique in any capacity. And you can get so many other things for cheaper that smell exactly like this. And I'm sitting there and I'm like,
Where?
just off the opening, where? Tell me where. Because also, if you're saying that this smells like Angel Share,
Angel Share's more expensive.
Angel Share is more expensive, and this doesn't have the same vibe. There's no booziness. So,
yeah. And if you want to talk about just Tonka Cola,
that also doesn't smell like this.
It doesn't. No, it has similar. Yes, there's similarities to it.
Yeah,
but not the same smell.
No.
What is this one?
That's
the one Joel.
That is, yeah, that's a cherry Angel Share-esque fragrance. Yeah. I like this brand actually. I had the green bottle one, but I ended up giving it to my sister because it smells like a spa day. It's quite nice, but it smells like a spa day at a fancy resort. They kind of do. They're not a clone house, they're a niche house, but they're one of those niche houses that this is our version of this. This is our version of this kind of thing. That green one supposedly is like, smells very similar to a Byredo fragrance, allegedly. But
that makes sense.
The opening, this is like, it kind of makes me wish Tygar's citrus opening was like this. Like, where it's like, no, that's grapefruit, that's lemon, like that's, oh man, that's so good.
It has a kind of similar opening to Kajal 3.
Okay, I was gonna say probably. I know you've likened that as well to a lemon kind of soda.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is gorgeous. I'm very happy with this one.
I'm glad you knew it.
Where are you gonna wear it?
Tomorrow. He's wearing it right now.
I'm wearing it right now, but tomorrow. No, because this is one of those ones where I could wear this in 70-degree weather. This isn't.
You definitely could.
This is an African leather thing where you can wear it. Because the dry down is when it gets sweet and stuff like that, but by that time it's not projecting a ton off your skin. Now I do get a little bit more cherryness. That might be more of a suggestion in my head. I get a gummy worm thing, like a gummy bear gummy worm thing.
Really?
I think that might be ylang ylang, where it's like that yellow floral note.
Could be. Yeah.
But it's more like it doesn't. I don't know. It's a bit more of a textural aspect of gummy bears. Like, it's a candy nature of that sort of type of candy. Or I might be drunk. Who knows? Speaking of drunk, talk about the fragrance that you were just holding up, Austin.
Yeah, so this is a Strato. A Strato, I think if you look at the note breakdown of this versus what it smells like, it's nowhere near the same based on looks. So on my skin, I guess, let me find a little bit of skin.
If you can.
I don't have any, but
start spraying your knees like the
back of the knee.
It smells like a boozy wood barrel to me, but not in an off-putting way. It's got enough sweetness that it counteracts that. Which this one is compared to Bataronda, which I did get a decan of that. Even filmed a first impressions, but that isn't posted yet. They are very similar, but this is better. Let's look at these notes for a second, just because I think it's funny. Milk, pineapple, Divana. Divana is prominent because I do get that green, the greenness that Divana can bring. Think like Boss Bottled Absolute, sort of Divana sort of thing there. But pineapple, I don't get it. Raspberry peach, don't get it. to me, it smells like a wood barrel with sweetness in the best way. I know Sean has likened it to a stout beer in that sort of composition, like a raspberry stout.
I
get what he means for sure.
Yeah, I get that aspect of it where it's like when you, not that it smells like beer. It doesn't smell like beer necessarily, but what it does is when you smell a stout or a beer or something like that, it's what you're picking up accords wise. It's the same thing with wine. When you say like, oh, I smell like stone fruit and apricot and stuff, that's not in the wine, it's just grapes.
Yeah.
But it has that suggestion. That's what that fragrance to me is stout tasting notes. That's what it comes off kind of to me as.
Yeah, it's still a stout.
Yes.
It's just lovely. I mean, this is one you got to sample it. But I mean, Sean and I have both found really good deals on Mercari on this. I think I paid like $50 for this whole bottle for 100 ml. And compared to the or the Nasamato, it's about the same thing. I think that this one actually is a little bit more complex than that one. That was definitely more whiskey. It was, imagine the same things that we like about this, but with like a realistic whiskey accord. If you take that away and say now you get 100 milliliters instead of 30 at half the price of what you could get for a 30 ml, it's looking pretty good for the Boys 1920.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. That's why it's on this list. Is this was a surprise that Sean sent, and it was like, holy crap! And I drained 10 ml like nothing, and then he sent me another 10 ml, I think, and I drained that. Now I have a bottle. It's just terrific. Definitely try this one, Estrado. And so far from the brand, it's been the one that I've liked the most. I mean, I've tried this one and this one.
I still need to get a sample
and
of Polychromia.
This one.
Polychromia is one I need to get a sample of. But
Joel was talking about one too. His most surprising fragrance at the bottom.
Huh. Let's find this one real quick. I do have to get off in here just in a few minutes. Oh, this one. Okay, this is a really cool bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Woody whiskey.
You have our attention.
Super earthy peat note. Okay, boozy and tobacco. Huh.
Leather, so you can get to explore some more leather.
I do love a peaty whiskey. That smoky kind of whiskey.
Wow. See, this might be like more like Balronda than Estrado.
It's a possibility, yeah.
What is this? Oh, a Serge Luton?
And
I'm not familiar with this one. Écran du Fumé?
I've got that right here.
Of course you do.
And then this is Vampirum.
Vampirum. I want to revisit Vampirum because that was in the first sample sets that I ever ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been a bit of a jump for someone who was like, hey man, just been wearing a lot of Burberry for men. Spray. That's not vanilla. What the hell?
What do you think of this one?
This one?
Yeah, did you just spray it?
Yeah, I just sprayed it tomorrow. Kind of like I gotta spray a little more because it's been in the bottle for a bit.
Think your sample's going bad?
No, I just think sometimes when the stuff in the stem might start to go a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of earthy. And I can see how the correlations there for sure. What is this? This also reminds me of some other things I've smelled. It's got a bit of a smokiness aspect to it too.
When things call out whiskey, I get a little bit timid because my first example of a fragrance that I tried with whiskey was this one. Oh fuck! What is it? It's the Zerzhoff one.
The Dawn?
Yeah, and I hated this.
The ashtray? The ashtray fragrance?
I was gonna say, doesn't that have like a bunch of like crazy notes, like bullet or gunpowder or something
Yeah.
in it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunpowder, I think.
I just
yeah.
pulled it up here.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I hated that.
To
Whiskey,
me, it was like an ashtray, like someone shot up an ashtray. Or something.
Well, like, I mean, even for me, like Jazz Club from Mason Margiela, that smells like an ashtray a bit to me. Like, you know, and
Oriental Fougere.
that one is also like supposed to have kind of whiskey as a concept. I don't know. The idea too about booze and fragrance, when you really think about it, booze oftentimes, even if it's quality bourbon and stuff like that, there's a bite and an acrid nature to booze. There's some brands that go, we don't want a bite and acrid nature. We want a smooth, warm. That's what we want, you know? And I think that they go for that. This smells really good. But then what happens is you have some brands that are like, yeah. And they toss something in there that is like you didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
You made the decision to do this. Why?
Sponge sugar, gunpowder, whiskey, and tobacco.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wore it to a casino in
That
the
would be
smoking
the
section of the
one place
casino.
to wear it, yeah.
The smoking section of all places downstairs at the Hard Rock. And I was like, and Rana was like, what the fuck did you just spray?
The worst part about it is I love the smell of casinos. I love the
They're
smell of
nostalgic smelling, right?
stale smoke, which is weird because, again, my parents didn't smoke. But
Yeah.
for whatever reason, I'm like, I like it. I like it in here.
Stranger Scotch Pete, which was quite nice. Granted, Fumé is great, like a boozy cocoa.
Hey, we did the sample.
We did
sample
a
bunch of
couple.
boys.
I agree, Brian. It does kind of smell a little Tootsie Roll-esque.
I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We did, Joel. We had Ultramare. We had a couple of other ones. But
Yeah,
no, there's definitely
I tried
more from the
Marasma,
house.
Ultramare, Scorza Forza, and Estrada.
Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I saved one that was also on Mercari that I saw for cheap. It's a purple bottle one.
I'm okay.
That was like
Hey,
that.
Joel, you need to rewatch that live stream that we did where we
With
took
our set split.
your suggestion.
Your viewer suggestions. That was it. That was from like August.
Yeah. Most of it was yours, Joel.
Absolutely. Few of Blaine's with like the, what was it? Narcotica fragrances or whatever.
Yeah, the Narcotica.
Narco Oasis.
Which I was kind of disappointed in the
Yeah.
brand.
I didn't try Illuminata, but someone did.
I did. It smelled
You
like another God of Fire.
Hell yeah. God of Fire.
They have that brand at the store that I went to. I was kind of thinking of.
Narcotica?
I didn't smell any there while we were there that time, just because I smelled everything.
There's
else.
a lot. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's the purple bottle Boys 19. Let me take a look. I saw one for like, I think it was like $60. I think it's like a Fougere one. But I think I'm also not buying
Is it this?
until the end of the month anyway.
This bottle looks. I'm sure it's not this, but that looks cool.
That does look pretty cool.
That does look cool. It's a older bottle, Spigo 1920. Spigo 1920. Yeah, this actually sounds really good.
How do you spell it?
Spigo.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I saw that and I was like,
Okay, like a Fougere, yeah.
Fougere, yeah, ambery
Yeah.
kind of fougere in the notes. I was like,
Metallic notes, I'm scared.
yep. It just means saffron. Come on.
Probably that's all it is, right?
That's probably all it is.
I get scared when I see lavender metallic notes because I think of Luna Rosa carbon.
Yeah.
Hate that shit.
So, the one, I need to try that one when I go back, but they had reinvented the brand.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried.
This shit's terrible.
So I didn't try Sacred Bond. The one that I tried that was intriguing, but I was like, I would never wear this because it smelled. It's called Enigmatic Aura. And to me, what it smelled like, that I said to him, I said, if a robot had a fragrance,
Enigmatic Aura.
this would be, this would be a robot's fragrance because it smelled metallic. It smelled robotic.
Look at the cap too.
Right? Like, it was so cool. It smelled really good, but I was like, I would never wear this. But it's a cool idea. But it smelled like a robot's fragrance on the strip. You don't like Sacred Bond.
You might like this one because now that I'm thinking about it, it's more of that real candy-like fragrance. The guy who I got the this. For Resvelium.
Very cool.
Okay.
He bought Resvelium on launch day. And I got 5 ml of that from him. And anyway, I traded some ATH stuff. He sent me a sample of that. He's like, this is like my favorite fragrance. I tried it, like, it smells like cough syrup. But apparently a lot of people like it.
Yeah, when I tried it, it didn't smell like cough syrup. It smelled pretty good.
I think I need to try Ethereal Soul as well.
I mean, Sean, it's looking like you might like this one based on notes.
That one, yeah. Look at Ethereal Soul, though, from the same brand. I think that's the one that Joel was saying with the red cap.
Whoops.
This also seems like something up my alley.
I tried a lot of this brand back at the first Scent Explorer I went to, and man, I huffed some of this brand so much that I was going lightheaded at one point.
Jesus.
Because the girl was like, "Oh, smell this one." All right, like tell me what you smell. Tell me what color do you see? Because we would
TV static,
the right cap and all this. I was like, oh my god! It's like I think I started to
too much.
They're quite potent. They're also quite expensive.
Yeah. Yes.
I have heard good things about this.
I've heard good things about that one too.
Yeah, that's another. That one, the one that smells like Reflection Man, supposedly Abyssus.
Yeah.
From them, and then also I'd like to try the Fougere.
Just the
Fougere Royale.
Fougere Royale, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to try that Abyss one that you were talking about. They were out of stock on it.
Yeah.
This one at Osme when I went, but what if it just smells like Le Mans?
Would I be upset?
Like that too.
I would like that. What if it smells like Le Mans?
It's seeming like I might like it.
I mean, look at those. Yeah,
considering those first 3 fragrances are among some of my favorites. That might be a Sun Explorer sample. Anyway, y'all, I gotta wrap up. But this was fun. I mean, we smelled some great stuff in 2025. 2025 was the start of this whole endeavor with the live streams, engaging with Neil and then Sean and Saga. That's been awesome. So I'm really thankful. I'm looking forward to seeing where it takes us. But it's been a fun ride so far. But thank you guys. I mean, you guys have anything quickly you want to say while we close out? But I apologize. I got to get going though.
No.
Thank you for being here, guys.
Yeah, thank you all for being here.
Rick and Joel, and
like I said, let me try and see if I can get back up to the top. Check out, take a screenshot, copy, paste it, however you need to. go watch that video, give it a like, watch the full thing.
Yeah.
Leave a like on this video when you leave.
And to those of you that don't get to join us like for the live streams, because I can tell unless everybody here is rewatching the live stream 5 to 7 times, there's other people that watch the content that watch the VODs. So we appreciate you for watching those as well. And again, like this for us, we've always talked about is this is kind of just us hanging out and talking about something that we really love, and the fact that people also want to participate in that and engage with it is super cool. And hopefully it gives you something intriguing to watch, as opposed to just something that is there for noise.
Yeah.
And it's okay if it's there for noise. I do the same thing, but hopefully it's something that you're finding some value out of. But yeah, please go subscribe to Neil's channel. Watch those. It's so funny that you brought up the idea that the Mayo Fashuni one, I still haven't watched it.
Just saying, I haven't watched the whole thing, which is not true. I've watched both of these.
When you said, I got really excited because when you said that the Mayo Fashuni one comes off at times of more of a conversation than an interview. One, love that. Two, I felt like the State of Mind one had that a lot of the time too, where it felt more just about chatting. So if you picked up on the Mayo Fashuni one being more of a conversation, I'm really excited about that. So it's so cool. Like, again, did I buy this just from the video? No. Did the video push me over the top to want to buy it? Yes. Did my only interest in this fragrance stem from you in the first place? Yes. But
yeah, guys, check this out. See, Joel wasn't even subscribed to you.
Yeah, I know.
Let's hit a little refresh on this.
Refresh should say 18.
Oh, it's at 19. You just got 2.
Thank you.
There you go.
Leaps and bounds.
Watch the videos full length.
And then he's going to start filming
next one's
reviews.
Going to be with For Yourself.
Okay.
I'm going to do that one next.
And then you're going to start doing reviews?
Maybe. Yeah, I'll do. If I do reviews, I'm going to do shorts.
I mean, you should probably review White Iris.
There you go.
You should probably review that one. That might be a worthwhile endeavor for you.
Might be.
Let's hit a quick little refresh again. Okay, no. All right, we got +2. There you go.
Yes.
All right,
I gotta edit my jazz video, so
I just need to film content.
Need to post stuff.
Your film things, you just need to post it now.
Yeah, that's fair. I got stuff in the archives. Really old, but
you and Ofen should do a co-video about how much you both love Gucci Guilty Elixir.
Does he actually like that one?
He did a video on comparing that one and the new one, and he bought a full bottle of the original elixir because he preferred it.
I think the Absolute one is absolutely worse than this one.
Yes,
this is definitely the better one to me.
The way that he described it was that the Absolute one, if you were looking for something a bit more approachable, then that's the one you go with. I think it's more boring, but
yeah.
Which could be approachable, but you know.
Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Yes.
We'll see you here. Take care.
Take care.